I love all tentacles associated with business. I believe in showing up and being present to every opportunity to learn. So everyone that I've ever worked with, I paid attention to them. Anything that I admired, I started to try to emulate because I felt comfortable with it. Anything that I did not necessarily like, I said, okay, how can I improve upon that in terms of a characteristic to make sure that the job was being done a little better. I was not by far an entrepreneur in my mindset. I was an intra. So I was a supporter. And it hit me one day that if you're able to do this for someone else, what then is stopping you from creating for yourself? You know, you have oftentimes managers that are good at leading businesses, but they would not necessarily know how to lead their own because you're using other people's money. When you recognize now that you're doing it for yourself and you're forced to eat sardines and crackers without cheese on some days, you realize the sacrifices are different. And I said, what my belief is, if you've been an employee that showed up all the time, that you did what you're supposed to do, the universe somehow creates that space in order for you to become an employer at some point. Paradigm Capital Limited is a short-term lender that also facilitates business consulting. Our approach to business, hence the name, is a change. We saw a market that has been in existence for almost 3 decades, but it was being done in a way that didn't connect with me. Having a personal business banker, especially when you're starting out in business, is critical, especially when you don't feel as though you've actually earned your weight in a new industry, if you don't feel as though you're big enough, you don't have the capital strength. Sagicor Bank, I feel like I have over $1 billion in the bank, US. Anytime I contact Howard, if I don't get him, immediately he's calling me back. I'm not accustomed to that with any other institution. As a woman, I already have a strong personality, but you now feel as though you really have to consistently defy the social norms. You have to have this tough exterior in order for people to take you seriously. If you're too mild, then you get the flirtations. If you're too tough, it's like, oh, she's acting like a man. But it's difficulty striking the balance when getting individuals to speak with you. You have to work twice as hard, sometimes 3 times harder, in order to even get the same recognition of your counterparts in the same industry. It's important for me as a business operator to really know what's happening in the streets, to listen to my staff. They're young people, and they go on the road, and especially the type of service that we offer, they know what people are looking at. I think that we have to be more committed to involving members of our team. I'm nobody's boss, I'm nobody's employer. I have teams that's working with me. I work on the information that they provide me, and we pull that together and we create a stronger business. And I know that I have a responsibility, and this is why I believe when you go into business, it's not about going into business and making money. What are you contributing to your nation? What are you contributing to the young people that's ultimately going to rule your nation? What are you imparting? I am nobody but Gail. I don't know how to be different. I'm constantly changing, but I am so committed.